Hello everyone, we have been learning so far about the dispersion and the measures of dispersion, and in that we have also learned about the variance and standard deviation in the previous video. In this video we will learn about the quartile, what is quartile, how to calculate quartile and the quartile deviation. Then we will also learn about the decile and percentile, what is the meaning of that and how to find out that. See here when we talk about the quartile, suppose we have some of the data and they are arranged in the ascending order like this. If we divide all the data into 4 equal groups, then the first one is known as the quartile 1, that is represented by Q1. The third one is known as quartile 3, that is represented by Q3. And Q2 if we say, then this will be in the center, and we know the number or the data which lies in the middle is also known as the median. So this Q2 is representing the median. How to find out Q1? When we find out Q1, suppose the total number of data is n, then Q1 will be given by n plus 1 by 4th data. Q2, as I told you, this is the median. And Q3, the third quartile, is given by 3 into n plus 1 by 4th data. Then after finding Q1 and Q3, we find the quartile deviation. That is QD. It is represented by Q3 minus Q1 by 2. So we can calculate the first quartile and third quartile. The formula Q3 minus Q1 upon 2 gives us the quartile deviation. After finding the first and the third quartile, also we can find out one more thing, that is known as coefficient of quartile deviation. The coefficient of quartile deviation, and that is given by Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1 into 100. Now in case we are given the raw data, then we can apply this particular formula to find out Q1 and Q3 and also the quartile deviation. But in case we are given the frequency distribution, what will be the formula? How to find out the quartile deviation? That is just like finding the median. Now we'll learn how to find out or how to calculate quartile deviation for a given frequency distribution. We are taking a classified frequency distribution and we will learn it by applying the example which we have taken here. In this we have been given the class intervals 0 to 10, 10 to 20, up to 40 to 50. And their corresponding frequencies are 3, 5, 4, 2 and 6. We know when we calculated the median, in the previous videos we have learned how to find out the median, that is measure of central tendency. The formula for median was L plus n by 2 minus C upon FO into H. And we know what were these all, L, N, C, FO and H. Similarly, as we found the value of n by 2, for the quartile we will be finding the value of n by 4. So the formula for Q1 here will be applied as L plus n by 4 minus C upon FO into H. And the formula for the third quartile Q3 will be taken as L plus 3n by 4 minus C upon FO into H. These are the similar symbols as we had used here. Let's learn it with this example. See what we were doing. We were calculating the cumulative frequencies for finding the median. Similarly, for finding the quartiles also we will be finding the cumulative frequency, that is 3, 3 plus 5 8, 8 plus 4 12, 12 plus 2 14 and 14 plus 6 20. It means n here is 20. See, to find out the first quartile Q1, we will have to find out n by 4, like we were finding here n by 2. And n by 4 in this case is 20 by 4, that is 5. If we see the cumulative frequency greater than n by 4, that is CF greater than 5, that is here 8. It means what? It means this is giving us the quartile 1 class, the first quartile class, that is 10 to 20. And if we are finding this here, then we can say that L is 10, that is the lower limit of this class. Frequency of this is 5, FO is 5. C, the cumulative frequency of the previous class, that is preceding class, is 3 here, so C will be 3, and H is the class interval, that is here 10. With the help of this we can find out Q1. Q1 will be L plus n by 4 minus C upon FO into H. In this case, what is L? L is 10 plus n by 4. N by 4 is 5 minus C. C is 3 divided by FO, and FO is 5 into 10. Simplifying this, we get here 10 plus 2 upon 5 into 10. 5 cancels this 2, so this comes as 10 plus 4, 14. It means the first quartile Q1 is 14. Then we go for Q3. When we find out third quartile Q3, we will have to find out 3n by 4. And 3n by 4 here comes as 3 into 20 by 4, which comes as 15. The cumulative frequency which is greater than 15 is what? That is 20. It means this is the third quartile class or Q3 class, and here in this case we are finding L is 40, the lower limit of this particular class. FO in this case will be 6, and the value of C, that is the cumulative frequency of the preceding class, will be given by 14. H is 10, that is the class interval. And then we find out the value of Q3, that is L plus 3n by 4 minus C upon FO into H. Substituting these values, we get here L is 40 plus 3n by 4 is 15 minus C is 14 divided by FO, that is 6, into H, that is 10. On simplification we get here 40 plus, this is 5 upon 3. Can we write this as 125 upon 3? So we have calculated the value of the first quartile Q1, and also we have found out the value of Q3, that is third quartile. After calculating this, now we can calculate the quartile deviation. The quartile deviation we know is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. And that here will be 125 by 3 minus 14 upon 2. On calculating this comes as 83 by 6. This is the value of the quartile deviation for this particular given data. In case we want to find out the coefficient of quartile deviation, we can apply the formula Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1 into 100 and calculate the coefficient of quartile deviation. Now after learning about the quartile, we will learn about the decile and the percentile. Similarly, as we have done in median and quartile. In median, we were dividing the data in two equal groups, and the middle value was known as the median. In quartile, we divided the data in four equal groups, and the first one and the third one known as the first quartile and third quartile. And the second quartile, because it was the middle value, that is giving the median. Similarly, if we divide the given data when we arrange them in the ascending order in 10 equal groups, then the first one is known as the first decile, second one second decile, and so on. And the first decile is represented by D1, second by D2, and so on. And D1 will be given by n plus 1 by 10th data, where n is the number of the data or sum of the frequencies. And so on, we can find out D2, D3, and so on. Dm, suppose the mth decile we want to find out, that will be given by m into n plus 1 by 10th data. What we can understand from this? If we divide into 10 equal groups, then the fifth decile D5 will be lying in the middle, and that will be same as the median M. Then percentile. Percentile means 100. If we divide the data after arranging in the ascending order in 100 equal parts, then we get the percentiles. The first percentile P1, that is represented by P1, and so on, P2, P3, and so on. P1 will be represented by n plus 1 by 100th data. And so on. PM, mth percentile will be given by n into n plus 1 by 100th data. And here we can very easily see that P25, the 25th percentile, will be representing quartile 1, that is first quartile or Q1. Similarly, P50, the 50th percentile, will be the middle value, so this will be same as the median. And we can see P75 will represent the third quartile or not, that is Q3. So now in this video we have understood what is quartile deviation, what is coefficient of quartile deviation, and also we learned what is a decile, how to calculate decile, and the percentile, and how to calculate the percentile for the given data. In the next video we will be starting a new chapter, and that we will come to know when we start the new series of the videos. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any comments or doubts, leave them in the comment box and I will get back to you.